Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today I'm going to do a super quick reading because I just saw 3 pigeons cross the street. Pigeons usually actually mean messages from passed on loved ones, from message from beyond. So anyways, I wanted to do a super duper quick pick a card. Like literally, there's only 2 decks here that I used. And of course I picked some charms so that you can choose from it, because you didn't see the pigeons, I saw the pigeons. So that's what we're gonna go with. So I only used some black cards that I have messages on. They're like, they used to be the advice cards I used to use for like the cards that the stuff that I do anyway. And then I used angel messages as well. I wanted to say a quick thank you for all of your subscriptions, all of your likes. It means the world to me to see your comments and letting me know when it resonates with you. Plus, letting the family grow. It makes me so happy. I plan on making a deck of cards, and I was wondering if you guys had any ideas of what you would like to see on some of like the decks that I make. I'd like to use like word ones. I don't really do my artsy ones. I don't like showing them off just because I just don't. Anyway, let me know what you guys would like to see more of in the cards, and I will get that up for you. So here's your piles. You only have 3 piles to choose from because there's only 3 pigeons. Pigeon 1, pile 1, which is going to be Mermaid. Pigeon 2, pile 2, which is Drama Queen. And pile 3, which would be pigeon 3, which is the dragon. Go ahead and choose your piles. Got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I will go ahead and meet you at your pile. Timestamps are in the description box below as well. If you would like personal reading, you can find that information down there. And I'll just meet you at your pile. See you there. Okay, my pile 1. If you chose the Mermaid, this is your pile. I'm just going to go through it like this because I'm kind of in a rush. Alright, so if you've actually been having a lot of like deja vu moments, they're trying to tell you that is because, you got to stop doubting yourself. You have to realize that you are very powerful, that you can see things that not a lot of other people can see. I do feel like you have a lot of deja vus, including when it comes to like your everyday life. You may come across it. And I also feel like if something were to happen, it's like if you were to hear something on the news, or if you were to hear something about somebody that and it's like, I had a feeling about that, that's what they're saying. Like, you're having a lot of those predictions coming true. You're also having, prepare yourself about it, because you're going to be, it might, just happen, every now and then. Right now, salt and peppers in your life, but I feel like, it's going to be happening a lot more often. You're going to be calling a lot of things out that people will be shocked about too. There is something that is affecting your life in every single way. Some kind of addiction that you have, or something that you are overindulging in. There is something you need to give up, because that thing is I feel like it's holding you back from a lot of things. Even if it doesn't seem like it's holding you back, it's it really is holding you back from certain things. Even if you don't see it, other people around you may see it, and they may have told you in a few I'm kind of getting that I'm sorry about the birds. They got a nest right up by my air conditioner. But I do feel like there is something in, I don't know, I just keep hearing you having a lot of predictions coming true. And I don't know, something about it kind of gives you a little bit of an ego boost a little bit, but it also helps you realize how powerful you are. But you got to remember to stay humble in your power as well, because sometimes it'll come and bite you back in the ass. So there is something in that for you as well. But there is an addiction that you really need to slow down on, because I do feel like it's affecting you in more ways than one. Okay, so for example, I struggle with smoking cigarettes, okay? And cigarettes is actually a very expensive habit. It's not any good for your health, but realistically, if you were to look at it from the perspective of my, if you were to look at it from a different perspective, like a non-smoker perspective, they see it as a very expensive habit. You're constantly spending a lot of money on it, and when you add it up, it really is a lot of money. And it's also, again, not good for your health and not good for any of the people that you live with or anybody around you that you spend time with, because of the smoking. It's not good for you, not for good for them. So, you know, it's just like that has more negatives, more drawbacks to it than there is of benefits of having it, you know? So I feel like there is, like, I don't know, I'm just like using that as an example, but I feel like there is something like that that is affecting you in like every single aspect of your life that you really need to take a look at and like let go of, really. But I mean, it's ultimately your decision. There is something that you need to break from. You know what from, but there is like I'm feeling like you need a break from like, I don't know, I feel like someone just kind of needs a time out from things, like from people and from like, maybe I'm hearing social events, so somebody could be going out a lot, it has a lot warmer where I'm at, so you could be like, people could be going out and about, spending time with people, and it's like, somebody kind of feels really drained at the end of the day, you know, like, go ahead and take your time and relax, you know, I feel like that's something that you might need to really do, because like I feel like you constantly going to do these like social events actually is not just draining on you like emotionally and mentally, but like I feel like physically it might be draining you a bit too, just because I feel like you may not be, I'm hearing not as vital as you were once were, but I don't think that's what it is, you know, that's just the word that was coming to mind. You also have faith, don't doubt your beliefs, they are being tested, is it true to you? Like, I do feel like you're questioning yourself a lot lately, including when it comes to things inside of your life, which is good. I feel like you're questioning things that are in your life, if you should keep it or not, because you do have something pretty amazing that's coming into your life very soon. That's why you're taking a look at all of these things, like belief systems, even people, relationships. I even feel like maybe hobbies, and looking at like things that you used to do or things that you like to do and seeing if you want to continue doing it or if you want to move on from situations. Jobs as well is something I'm also seeing, like moving on from jobs. I'm also seeing that there will be some kind of like temptations coming to mind. Like, I'm seeing the devil card in my mind, so like there is some kind of temptation that's going to be coming towards you that may actually make you like shake up your beliefs as well, including when it comes to like if you're in a twin flame, like if you're in a twin flame connection. And I'm only saying this right now because there's a twin flame card here, and there's only 2 in this deck that I've made for this one, and it's like the reason why you're looking at all these things and taking a look at your like belief systems and like letting things go and such is because you're coming into union with your twin flame soon. You're being prepared for it, so that's why you're like looking at everything and you're like, well, is this good for me? Temptations are going to come in because the devil's going to try to shake you off your ground. I mean, you're 2 divine beings coming into union. Of course the devil wants to stop that, but just don't let him, you know, don't let the minions come about either. So I do feel like there is something that for you. The angel messages that the pigeons have for you is your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So I do feel like you're very soon you're going to be, you know, having like something happening very soon. Like if this is what you want, like if this is the desired outcome that you want is your twin flame union, that is literally going to happen very soon. Like, yeah, 2 of these cards, and that's like 2 of them, you know, it's going to happen very soon. And it's interesting because like I said that you were going to be having like might be like switching like you're switching a lot of things up, leaving things behind and stuff, and I said even a job, and you have a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. That's so crazy. I love when that happens. Like I said, that a new job or something. So that's pretty cool. You have, you know what though? I also kind of feel like even if it's like not a new place of employment, it could just be a new home. It's like this place where you move to. It's like the energy is very different. It's very positive. It's a higher vibration. The people around you are very nice, very welcoming. Like I just feel like it's just a different atmosphere compared to where you're used to being. And then you have spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So I do feel like you have been kind of, I do feel like that's why you've, like you're like looking at things. Maybe you're kind of down and about because you've been letting go of so many things. I think that might be something you need to take a break from, letting go of so many things. I mean, sure, it is very lighting to let go of so much, but at the same time, it's very exhausting, and you kind of got to take a break from it sometimes. You need to get out and go have a good time and have fun, because being stuck and letting go of everything kind of just leaves you like feeling empty. Like you feel like, well, what am I doing this for? Like go have a good time. Whatever you feel is a good time, go for it and go do it. You also have those spending some time alone, and I did say something about that earlier, spending some time alone. Some like alone time. I love how that came out. See, so I guess it's spending time alone. And I didn't have a card. I just said it. Oh, well, you need a break. That could go along the same lines. And that's what I feel like it is. It's for the same lines. Then you have to make your decision. Ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. So what's interesting? Your divine purpose will always bring you towards what is truly meant for you. So I feel like if you're like questioning these things, like if you're questioning a job, if you should move on to a different job, and if you do, it will be positive for you. They want you to know there's a reason why you're questioning it in the first place. It's because it's like this might be, I feel like it would be bringing you closer to your divine purpose than where you are at currently. But yes, this is all I have for you. See, I totally told you very short. I went straight to the point. I got, we all got things we got to do. But I hope it helped. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, let me know by hitting that like button. Or if you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you like this super short video. But this is all the pigeon had to say to you. So I'm going to move on now to my pile 2. So maybe meet again. Bye! Okay, my pile 2. If you chose Drama Queen, this is your pile. So we're just gonna do this out really quick like I did for my pile 1, because like I said, we all have things we gotta do today. And I want this to be a super short message. Give me a second to grab a drink. That's interesting. Okay, so the pigeon, that I said seen walking across the street, there was like 3 of them, like I said, which is what made me think to do this. I just want you to know that there's a couple of things, actually. Your health is not where it should be. I feel like there is some things going on with your health that you need to work on. I'm seeing a lot of needing physical body. You need to change things health-wise because your body is, I don't know. I feel like you're not happy with where your body is at, okay? And I feel like you constantly tell yourself you want to work on your physical body, but you don't really do anything towards it. It could have something to do with diet. It could actually, just be that, like, there are some things that you have to cut out. Even if you don't want to cut it out, just, you're going to have to. And, like, I'm not saying completely cut things out of your life, but I do think there are some things that maybe you might want to cut back on because, treat it like a treat. The things that, you don't want to give up, because, you know, those things are the things that are kind of like, I don't know, I feel like somebody doesn't like the weights that they've added on, and I think it might actually have something to do with the foods that you're intaking, like the stuff that's in it. I'm also seeing somebody eating a lot of sugar and getting dizzy from it. You might want to check, actually go to the hospital, go to the doctor to check that out, see what's up with that. I do feel like there could be some underlying issues with that one as well. You have eat something healthy, not candy or chips. See what I mean? Like, I feel like you have been eating a lot of junk food. You're not really taking care of yourself. I do feel like you kind of have, you know, you could be doing it because, like, eating junk food and the sweets and stuff like that, it's like, I feel like you could be a little depressed. You're feeling down and about because things haven't been going the way that you expected them to, or they're not what you want them to be. And I think that it, like, really has to talk about your body as well. But, you know, I feel like if you're not more positive about it, if you're not, like, I feel like somebody's really negative about the way that they look and stuff like that. See, I feel like when you're, like, so negative about the way that you look, it kind of brings that out in yourself as well, like, in your body and such. So I feel like you try to be more a little positive about it, and it'll really help not only bring your self-esteem up, but it'll, you know, it'll help elevate your energy, which will make you want to go work out and want to go make these changes that you really want to make. You also have talk to someone about whatever is on your mind, whatever is bothering you. There is somebody that you really need to either talk to. Actually, I'm getting that it doesn't really matter who you talk to as long as it's somebody that you trust, okay? But there is something that's specifically bothering you. It could be about a situation, a person, a job. Like, there's something that's just, like, I feel like you really need to vent about something, but it's something that's very personal to you. You might actually have a hard time trusting somebody with this information. But I feel like you really do need to talk with somebody about it, because it's actually starting to really wear on your body as well. So you really need to suck it up, buttercup, and actually ask for help. Everybody needs help at some point. We are all human. We all need help. Don't be afraid to ask for it. It makes you far stronger than you fucking realize. Asking for help is so fucking hard. Nobody wants to do it. No, not, and like, barely anybody ever asks for help, you know? I feel like it takes a very strong person to actually ask for help when they need the help. You know, not the people that try to take advantage of it. There are people like that, of course, but there's all kinds of people in this world. Anyway, there is somebody in your life that you will never meet again in this lifetime. If you've been thinking about somebody and you've been wondering that, like, if you're ever going to see them again, the answer is no, you won't. I feel like your contract with this person is voided. I also heard good riddance, so pigeon number 2 thinks good riddance about this person you will never see again, which just means that they probably weren't for you. You also have sensory overload, taking in too many things, not enjoying or concentrating on one. So you could be constantly doing a lot of things, being a very busybody. You're trying to keep yourself busy. You could be doing a lot of errands, having a lot of projects. It's like you're trying to concentrate on everything but the problem at hand, the thing that you actually need to make a decision on. There's also not, like, enjoying the little things, too. Like, enjoying the things that you have to do, you know. Like, if you're out and about and it's a beautiful day, like, you know, like, enjoy that. Take in the fresh air, you know, or go for a hike, you know, and enjoy the hike. Or going for, like, I feel like somebody just needs to take a step back and freaking just take a second and smell the roses. Just enjoy life for what it is in the moments. There may be something that happens as soon as you do, too. You need to go out and have a good time. I feel like, again, since you're such a busy body, you're constantly, like, I feel like you're working a lot. You're also, like I said, keeping yourself busy, doing a lot of errands, making sure that you have a lot of projects going on, going to a lot of places, maybe a lot of social events. They're telling you you need to, oh, definitely not social events, because you need to have fun. You need to go out and have a good time. You might want to spend some time with friends. You could even just want to get out and hang out with it by yourself. But they are asking you to go and have a good time, to enjoy yourself. To, again, remember the little things, need to be enjoyed as well. Like everyday life doesn't always have to be constant movement. You could also have that constant movement be in a relaxed manner instead of constantly towards a goal. You also have let your freak flab show, which actually means, to me, it means flirting, getting out there, actually trying to get, if some of you really want to get laid, it's like you go out there and get laid, but mainly, what are you doing? He is tearing up a gross ball that I'm going to have to clean up later. Ew. Anyways. So they're just have a good time, go flirt, go have a good, smile with somebody, or go and get laid. Do what it is that you need to do so that you can feel more relaxed with yourself. Your angel messages are: new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Chill out, homie. That could be what they're talking about with sensory overload. Maybe you're concentrating too much on this, the spiritual experiences that you've been experiencing, and it's like you need to stop concentrating on that so much and actually well, yeah, because you are changing the view of yourself and the world. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. And I wanted to read that because I kept hearing the dog next door. The dog barked, my dog barked. So there's a lot going on with animals. I asked the dog what he was doing. So you could have a special bond with animals. And if you just recently lost an animal, just know that that animal is being watched over by angels, being very well taken care of. You have no conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. So I do think that things aren't working out for you in some kind of way. There's something that you're supposed to look into. Like, there are other options that you could look into. But I do feel like you could really ask the angels for help, and they'll help guide and comfort you. But, so this could be why you need to talk with somebody. Like ask somebody what's up. Like, talk to them about what's on your mind, because there's something that's obviously bothering you. Like, I see somebody, looking out, and they're just, really bothered by something. So, see, she's, looking out, and she's, really thinking. She's just, her arms are wrapped around her because she's, worried. She's, thinking, what am I going to do? You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So, you could have children, and you could wonder sometimes if this is something that you were supposed to do, if you were supposed to have this child. Abso-fucking-lutely. You're always supposed to have children. You also were, I don't know, I feel like somebody, works with children in a unique way, and they're wondering if they should keep doing this. And, the answer is yes, because I feel like you're having a really, loving effect on these children, and you're also, really shining a light on them as well. You have take action. You're in touch with your truth in the situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So there is something you really need to take action on. I do think it's this thing that you need to talk with somebody about, because I think that it's that's what's eating at you. And I feel like as soon as you talk with somebody about it, as soon as you take action about it, things will really start to work out for you. And you need to, really trust your gut as well, is what I feel like. You really just need to trust yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You know what you're doing. You got this. Things will work out for you, especially if you stop like being such a busybody and actually talk with somebody about what's going on. Alright, but that is all I have for you, my pile 2. Told you, super quick, super easy, trying to get in and out. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. If you liked my vibe, please subscribe. And I'm going to move on to pile 3 now, so maybe meet again. Bye! Okay, in my pile 3, if you chose this dragon, this pigeon message is for you. Alright, so I'm going to do this the same way I did for the other card, or for the other piles. Just seems to be the fair way of doing it. Oh my goodness, you got more cards than everybody else. Pretty sure like combined. Quick message, my booty. Alright, so grab a drink really quick. You pretty much have the same message that my last pile actually had, so you might be watching from the last pile. If that's the case, again, you need to slow down. You're moving too fast. You need to slow down or you'll get hurt. I'm also seeing somebody really needs to slow down when it comes to being in a car. I see somebody kind of like speeding, or like they're just going too fast in the car. It's like, I don't know, like maybe something catches their eye and it's like they're speeding, or maybe they're just trying to have a good time. But either way, you need to slow down. Something unexpected might happen or come into the road, so just be careful on that, you know. Slow down, like just slow down. I'm also seeing somebody like shouting to you to slow down. Yeah, okay. My heart is racing a little bit from that, not liking that. Okay, you pigeon number 3 message is pretty interesting so far, I have to say. We have, just because someone is mean to you doesn't mean you should be mean back. And I feel like it's mainly talking about that somebody could have, I feel like somebody may have said something to you that may have hurt your feelings, or had done something that hurt your feelings, and it's like you're holding that against this person. You're not forgiving them for this. And you kind of may have been mean back to this person, and like, I feel like you're kind of an ass to this person in a different kind of way. An ass or a bitch, take it how it resonates. But like, I feel like you just were being a jerk to this person, and like, because of that, I feel like you have a lesson that you are now learning. I feel like you had a lesson you had to learn because of that. It's like you kind of got like, because you, I don't know, like I'm hearing a misunderstanding between you and somebody else, and this misunderstanding led to you misjudging this person. And it's like you judged them on something stupid or something mean, or like in a way or a tone that they had said something. But either way, you judged them on this, and because you had judged them, you like in a way kind of executed them. You like tossed them aside or something, and because of that, you had a lesson you had to learn because of that. And so it's like you went through that lesson and you learned it, and now you're going to be getting a gift that you're going to be seeing. I'm also hearing for some of you, you may have not learned this lesson yet, but once you do, you're going to see the gift that you'll be receiving from learning this lesson. I feel like this lesson that you have to learn now is, okay, they're telling me to move on. Someone is lying to you. There's somebody that's lying to you. You need to watch your back because someone doesn't want you around or doesn't like you. Alright, well, watch your back because someone doesn't like you or doesn't want you around. and someone is lying to you about something. You need to let go of past issues because you will feel a lot lighter. There's also something about there are certain past issues that have been holding you back from seeing something in a clear perspective or a different perspective. Stop avoiding your feelings. You will burst at the seams. So you're avoiding your feelings when it either comes to a person or a certain situation. And because you've been avoiding these feelings, I kind of feel like, because I'm actually getting really hot right now, I feel like you're kind of, because you've been avoiding this, you've been avoiding, like, I feel like these feelings could be towards a person. Maybe you've been avoiding your feelings towards, like, a certain person, maybe because you didn't think it was right, or because you just felt like you had to hide these feelings from them. But it's like there's something that they could do that actually makes you, like, I don't know, hot, because I just all of a sudden got fucking sweaty and I was fine just a few minutes ago. But because you're avoiding this, you're going to burst. Like, I feel like you're literally going to burst. You need to, like, something has to be said, some action has to be taken. I feel like this is, and you also have a card that says choose happiness. So this could be something that would make you really happy, I feel like, because we're, like, kind of closely together. You also have, if you need something, ask for it. Pride only takes you so far. And you know what's interesting? I just said that in the last video. If there's something that you need, ask for it. If there's somebody that you know that has it or that can help you out with something, go ahead and ask them for it. We are all human. We all need help at some point. Asking for help makes you far stronger than you realize. When you are when you're a very independent person, when you can actually, when you take care of yourself, when you take care of your own, sometimes we need a little bit of help, and I feel like you need to ask for help so that you can move forward. Let go of something. It'll help you let go of something from your past, but it will also help you move towards something that makes you very happy. You also have finding an unexpected love / hobby. You could be really good at this hobby, or you could be really into this person. So you're going to be finding some kind of unexpected love. And again, like I said, it could be a person, it could be a hobby. And I feel like this is actually the gift to you that you were getting in the first place. Like, I feel like this is the gift that you're going to be given once you've learned this lesson. I feel like this lesson that you're learning might have to do with somebody that could be lying to you. And I feel like this person that's lying to you, they could be doing it because they don't like you, because they don't want you around. They could also be doing it because, like, they don't want you to get something, or they don't want you to have somebody. Okay. Your angel messages, which you got more than everybody else too, Dragon Pile. Alright. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. I also kept hearing cleanse. You also need a cleanse. Everybody has a different form of cleanse. Everybody likes doing a different thing for their cleansing. I do feel like you need to do a personal cleanse on yourself. I feel like it will really help you. It will really help clear things up. I'm also hearing burning something. Like, I don't know. I feel like somebody might have some kind of it's like a veil. It's like I'm like seeing like a magic-y veil over somebody's eyes. Like, I feel like, okay, so like this magic-y veil that I'm saying that is over like somebody's eyes, like this wool or whatever, it's like it's covering you from seeing what is like surrounding you. But it's like interesting. It's like once you ask for this veil to be lifted, you will see things. Like there will literally be like a light, like an instant light that opens your eyes into seeing things that you didn't see before. I'm also being really drawn to like the sun and the moon and the yin yang sign. So this could have something to do with like balance for you. Somebody that could be very complimentary to you. Could be a twin flame or a soulmate connection. Very high level soulmate. I'm also seeing like 4 angels. I do feel like it's very divinely orchestrated. They're asking you to like think about whatever it is that you need to make this decision on, you need to ask yourself, is this what's right for me? Does this feel right to me in every aspect? Because I keep being drawn to so many chakras, which just makes me think that something doesn't feel right, including in the pit of somebody's stomach when they ask themselves if this is right for me, like if this is the right job for me, or if this is the right person for me. You got like this feeling at the pit of your stomach, like, nope, it's not. Then you have, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So you're most definitely a healer. So there is going to be a lot of people that are going to like either like not like you because you're such a healing light, you know, so people could lie to you because they want to get closer to you. They want to feel your power, you know, but they want to like take it from you, or they just want you to heal them without ever giving anything in return. And it's like, no. But you have, there could also be some kind of physical challenges that you're healing within yourself. And like I'm seeing somebody could have like, somebody could have sprained their wrist, or they, like, I'm also seeing somebody like holding their lower back, so somebody could have hurt their back as well. And it's like you need to heal, you're healing those physical challenges, and as you're healing, it's like you're starting to realize you have healing abilities as well. You have keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So whatever it is that you need to take action on, if you were to get like no's, don't do this, don't go for it, ignore it, just keep charging ahead, because things will work out exactly the way that they're supposed to, because like miraculous things will literally happen for you. And I love how like these are the only two horses in that deck, right? It's like a unicorn and a Pegasus. And you have, this is the unicorn, this is the Pegasus, and they're really literally right on top of each other. And like I said, the first one said keep charging ahead and don't hesitate for, or don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. And then you have victory. Your desire is coming, is happening. Keep up the good work. So, you know, it's just like so crazy. Like I love that. So like whatever it is that you keep charging towards, it will be yours. So keep up the good work. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So as you feel like you're a light worker, there's a lot of people that are drawn to you. I feel like you're kind of have been asking yourself, am I this? Am I really this? Like, how can I be this? Like, how can I be this divine light and love? You know what's funny about it? That just by being you is what makes you this being. Like, I feel like you are a very kind person, that you're very helpful to many people around you, that like I feel like you are a very giving person. I actually think, like, I feel like you genuinely help people in as many ways as you can. And like that is something that is very beautiful about you. That is the light that you shine and the love that you show to people. You also have your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Yeah, see, and it's so interesting because you did have that one that was like, well, you do have let go of past issues and you will feel lighter, which also does kind of go with that. But I was actually talking about, just because someone is mean to you doesn't mean you should be mean back. You know, like your emotions are healing. I feel like there are people that made you very angry that it's very hard for you to forgive because they were mean to you. And I feel like you're healing those emotions. That's why you might think about it quite often, you know, even though you might just want to let go of the situation. But you're starting to see, you want to see why that bothered you in the first place, you know, and it's like, well, maybe there was a little bit of truth to it, and then you're like, all right, well, now what is it that I have to do to fix that so I don't do that again? And in the process, it's like you're healing that as well. You will also be forgiving somebody that you may not expect to be forgiving, but it's like, I don't know, it's like that I don't know, like I think I said it was in this one it was a misunderstanding. I feel like that misunderstanding or that miscommunication, I don't know, like it's like it ends up getting resolved in like a strange way. Alright, that's all I've got for you, my pile 3. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below if it resonated with you. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. Also, let me know if you actually liked this little short pigeon messages. But this is all I got for you. I'm going to go now and maybe meet again.